face.
Okay. Hey, so heads up, guys. Schedule looking ahead. Okay. Brady, go ahead.
Come on, man.
Hey, so I want to get back to just normal work time. Okay. So,
Hey.
So looking ahead, schedule-wise, we are looking to do 0.5 today. Actually, I'll go over the sideboard for this. We'll go 0.5 today. Solve the equations, variables on each side. Okay. Then we're going to do 0.6 here. Okay. Then the following week we have classes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay. 0.6 is actually the last section we're going to do for this chapter. Okay. So what that means, guys, is next Monday and Wednesday we're going to be reviewing. Friday, we'll be taking a test and reviewing for part of it. And then the following Tuesday, we're going to be looking to review and finish the test. We're going to do a two-part test again like we did last time, okay? Remember doing a two-part test last time? We're going to do a two-part test again this time, okay? So, maybe, okay? So we're looking at doing next Friday for the first part of the test, okay? So heads up on that, just so you have it on your radar. What's up?
You should watch Victorious because
No,
on Netflix.
I heard it. So many students have told me about that.
iCarly.
No,
For iCarly's a bop.
You know, I love Zoe 101.
I've never seen it.
That was money, okay? Hey, variables on each side. So 8 plus 5s is equal to 7s minus 2.
Oh, I know
okay?
what you're doing.
8 plus 5s is equal to 7s minus 2. What would you do, Tony?
Okay, I feel like don't you subtract it on one side and add it on the other?
Nope, not quite. Okay, so we're so. Ooh, let's change our words though, okay?
Alright.
There we go, okay? I'd rather not use soap to clean out your mouth, okay? So, our end goal, do we want to have s's on both sides at the end?
No.
No, we want to have them all together, don't we? Okay, so we're going to subtract one of them to the other. Now, let's think about this logically, okay? We could either subtract 5s from both sides, or what could we do instead? We could subtract which one instead?
8.
We could subtract 5s, or we could subtract 7s. And here's the thing, though. Brady said a good point. We don't want a negative, because if we subtract 7s, are we going to make ourselves a negative?
Yeah.
But why would we give ourselves a negative if we don't have to? So let's think about it this way. Would you rather do 7 minus 5 or 5 minus 7? Well, I'd rather do 7 minus 5. Okay?
Or yeah, whatever.
I know you meant, Brady.
Yeah.
Okay? So we're going to subtract 5s from both sides. So our first step in this, guys, is going to get all of our s's together. All's ready. Our first step is going to get all the s's together. Tony, if we subtract 5s from the left side, what are we still left with on this side? Just 8. Equals, and then what do we have on the right side here, Caden?
Minus 2. Minus 2. Negative 2.
What's 7s minus 5s?
Oh. Wait, 2.
2 what?
I'm so sorry.
S.
And then what else do we have?
2. Minus 2.
Minus 2. So we actually have to do the 7s minus 5s and get the 2s. And now we have minus 2. Questions on that so far?
5S.
So our first step, guys, our first step was to get all the s's together. So now, does this turn into an equation that we've had before?
Yes.
This is really need that one, guys, okay? This turns into a, boys. Stop. Okay, you need to focus up.
Be so strong.
Okay. So, Kate, what would you do from here?
From here you could do plus 2 on both sides.
You
Plus
get
2 to 2 and then plus 2 to 8.
Yeah, very good. What's 8 plus 2?
8 plus 2 is
10. On the right side, we have 2s and negative 2 plus 2.
10. Answer is s equals 2. That's the answer.
No.
S
So we have
equals 5.
10 is equal to 2s.
I mean s equals 5, not 2.
Okay, how do you get to s equals 5?
Divide by 10.
Divide both sides by 2, okay? So, in recap, what was the new part here?
The new part is the there's like
They're on different sides. They're on different sides, so we had to move them all together first. So our first step with this, guys, is we get all the s's together. Then we get all the normal numbers together. So we get all the s's on one side, and then we get all the constants or normal numbers on the other.
So no matter what, you want us to start with the variable.
And I think it's easier to do that way, yes?
Alright.
I would love for you to start with a variable, get all your variables together on one side, and then get all your constants together on the other side. Because eventually one of them on the other side anyway. So hey, on 2 here, I want you guys to go ahead and try solving 2.
I have a question.
Minus
minus, oh yeah.
So. I'm feeling 42. I got it on my
I think it's stupid.
Is this right?
What?
Or is it?
Yeah, now we simplify it.
Yeah, boy.
2 is equal to what? 4, 4, W. Sorry, W. And then what math do you do? So you divide by 4. 2 divided by 4 is 0.
Divide, yeah. So 4 divided by 2.
No. You divide both sides by what?
Oh,
By 4.
Can I just put it into a
2
decimal?
divided by 4. 4, 4.
Because I like decimals.
It equals 2, it equals 1 over 2.
So it might
How do I do that?
Okay, very good.
Wow.
If you put you divide by 4, you have a fraction. So W equals 2. Can you simplify this?
Yeah.
So what?
one.
So in a fraction.
You know what kind of sucks?
Why are you?
Is this supposed to be a fraction?
Yep, yeah, this is a fraction.
Also do zero.
Very good. Okay, Tony, I'm gonna have you teach us this one. I'm leaving you, buddy. You can pick whatever color you want.
Are you gonna do the cool thing?
So I can do like a little green, maybe a little red.
Oh, no, you can pick whatever one color.
Well, what about maroon and yellow?
Go
Thanks-
fine.
I mean maroon and orange for Thanksgiving. Or whatever color Thanksgiving is.
What are the main colors? Red, orange, yellow, and brown. Like a turkey. What I'm thinking. Turkey's like brown.
Probably.
Oh, well.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
What? You can't.
I forgot how to divide like
That's how I did it.
So then there's the sign in between. You can't do that. That's like
Those are right then, I mean.
Yeah, but that's a coincidence. So we say, hey, what is 2 divided by 4? Can those simplify straight up and down?
Yeah.
Into what?
1 over 2.
1 over 2. What happens with these 4s? Can they simplify?
Simplify.
Yeah, simplify
So
down
one
to
over
there.
one, so you get W, right? That's how we end up getting it. So we have to simplify straight up and down. We can't simplify across the whole sign. Okay. So Tony here got 1/2. Okay, is equal to W. So we had to first move the W's all together by subtracting 3W from each side. By subtracting 3W from each side, deals with 2 is equal to 4W. Divided by 4 because that's what's happening with the W. Multiplying by 4, and I get 1/2 is equal to W.
Chris always be texting you though.
Oh, don't text it back. I have to. No, you don't.
It's Chris. Chris is good.
Okay, let's look at number 3 here. Number 3 here, okay? 1/2 S plus 1 is equal to 1/4 S minus 6. Okay. So,
I think I got
which one of these S's is smaller?
The 1/2, no 1/4.
The 1/4 is smaller, right? So which one are we going to want to move?
1/4.
The 1/4, okay? How are we going to move the 1/4 S?
Minus divided, I mean.
No, not divided. You had it right. You had subtracting because they're adding with the it's a positive 1/4 S.
So it'd be
So
1
you
over 2.
subtract 1/4 S. Subtract 1/4 S. No. Okay.
Two.
So we have 1/2 S minus 1/4 S plus 1 is equal to -6. Can we add and subtract those S's yet? What do we have to do?
Yeah,
the
define the
bigger
common
Common denominator. What's our common denominator going to be?
4.
Okay, it's going to be 4. So we have to
Times two.
multiply the left by 2 over 2. Okay. So now we'll have 2 over 4 S minus 1 over 4
So it'd be 1
S
over.
plus 1 is equal to -6. So 1 over 4S, yeah. You said 1 over 2, buddy.
Oh.
So we get 1/4 S is equal to -6, okay? From here, I want you guys to finish solving it. Okay? So if you haven't written this part yet, write this part now. If you haven't written this part yet, go ahead and do that, please. And then finish it off.
like to move up back.
Here.
Right here, my tattoo is here.
Because I can see this, hurting this later.
Huh?
What?
So we can tattoo
Yeah,
this
we
again.
want plus,
Oh, for real?
north with S.
Yeah, I had it
Back
backwards.
to negative 6. You can't put equals over. When you added 6 over here, you really have 0 is equal to -1. So you have to be careful.
Oh.
Negatives.
Is this right?
So
Sir?
you actually want to subtract 1 both sides.
Yeah, that's fine.
Does that make sense? But we gotta be really careful.
Sir, is this right?
Can we go on that little first block?
I'm trying to figure out that's okay. So
The bar, yeah.
Now I divide.
How do you, yeah, we would normally divide to get rid of multiplication, but we don't like dividing fractions, do we? So we like turn dividing fractions, we multiply by,
Common denominator?
no,
7.
Oh, the reciprocal.
the reciprocal, very good.
Oh.
Why'd you write confident with us?
I love my mom. That's it.
Your mom?
Yep.
To who?
What?
To who? Who's your child?
I love my mom.
Oh.
What's happening with one?
Why would you go like this?
divide
No,
They're
multiply.
with a little heart.
So how do you print multiplication usually, Sarah?
They're like circle like this. I can see.
Do we like dividing by fractions? Okay, so what do we do instead of dividing by fraction?
Oh,
She's dead.
you're savage.
She's dead.
You're savage.
Multiply by
I wait. So we multiply these or we subtract them?
so instead of dividing by
You
a
do a
fraction, you
reciprocal.
multiply by its reciprocal. Okay.
How do I do that? Do I just
Would you do the reciprocal of 1/4?
Yeah, yeah.
3 over negative.
Please don't write minus.
Yeah, Caleb, that's so disrespectful. You get.
You don't love my mom?
I didn't say that.
I love your little kid.
I don't think I'm right on actually.
She's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Rand's Melissa and Tim.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or Melissa Rock now. She married her stupid boy.
Oh.
That no one likes my
I like her. It's pretty cool.
Don't write on my desk either.
Stop writing on this.
I was already there. Actually, you wanna know who wrote it?
Super was.
You wanna know who wrote it?
Not me.
Go pick it up.
Yeah, please go pick it up.
What?
Go.
You knocked it out of his hand.
No.
Pick it up.
Go pick it up.
I'll pick it up. Just not be that bigger person.
I need soap.
I don't get
Hand it. Put it in my hand.
just do that.
You multiply by this reciprocal. Multiply by the reciprocal of 4.
I really just sit down.
Bro, I ate all that stuff. I really did. I really gotta do that.
You ate all of them? How much was it?
Gracie, can you help me do this one? please?
How much I ate?
No, I want to do this one.
Do we go on a walk after this?
Maybe.
I want an apple.
So it's 3. The answer is S equals 3.
Nigga, bye bye bye.
Gracie will explain why here.
This thing is so annoying. I don't.
Okay, so you got your problem, and you gotta get
Wrong.
Stop.
I'm just playing.
this is bright color.
Don't you dare take all. Brown. Brown. That's brown.
I like brown. I like the diarrhea one though.
Let's do orange.
You're on the pointer. Now you-
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you gotta take one more.
Multiply by the reciprocal.
Oh my, look at that, man. Look what you're doing.
Hey, stop.
You said subtract. So that's why I gotta. I think I got it right here.
Very good. Okay, so we multiply both sides by the reciprocal of what's multiplying with the fraction, with the s, okay? Thank you. Okay, so multiply by 4 over 1 on both sides, multiply by 4 over 1 on both sides there, okay? And that ends up getting us just s on the left side, which is what we wanted. That was our goal. get S on the left side, okay? Ready, please flip it away, okay? And then we have, negative 7 times 4 is negative 28. Questions on that one, guys?
No, sir.
Okay. So now we're gonna talk about what we do with grouping symbols here, okay? Let's go right below this. We're gonna talk about what happens with grouping symbols. So when solving an equation that contain grouping symbols like parentheses or brackets, okay? We first use the distributive property to remove the symbols. Okay, we first use the distributive property to remove the symbols, okay? So our first step is the distributive property here. So what are we gonna do first?
3 times 6.
Okay, 3 times 6. So we have 8s minus 10 equals what?
18.
18, and
And then 3 times negative 2 equals negative 6.
yes, we have minus 6s. Okay, now does this turn into an equation that we just had?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you guys to go ahead and solve this one, please.
Negative 10. But you don't want us to have a negative?
I think it's easiest if you don't get yourself a
So
negative.
you're gonna add 6.
Yeah.
Great reasoning skills.
Well, it is a little tricky. 6 times.
How would you get rid of the 8s?
And we do the same thing with the regular numbers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But
I plus 10 plus 10 plus
Yeah.
6.
I mean, we had 6.
is equal to 28 over 14.
No, it's over 14. Like, it's like this. So it says 1. You always use that number, so no one else have that.
Here's the thing.
So like you put it with 14.
This would make it more negative.
Wait, I thought if it was 28, we had to put it for 100.
No, that's why you put this number.
Negative.
Because you now each cross reduce, so you get 14. You get the 14s away from each other, so now it's just S. And then it's
20 about the 14.
you're trying to simplify.
See if we can not have negatives. Okay. See if we can make our list.
Yeah, and it goes through.
So out here is negative 6s.
So it's 1 over 2. So
Yeah.
S
it's
equals 4 half.
If we add this side too.
2.
Yeah, but look, 14 goes into 28 2 times.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah, I just mixed it.
So 28. No, wait, you're right. 28 over 14. So, hold on.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, no, it's 1 over 2, yeah, because 14 plus 14 equals 28.
Because then
God,
you're gonna have positive numbers. So what we do next?
are you guys gonna go to the bathroom?
Me?
Let's see. I'll go to alcohol.
Wait, it's 2?
So I was right.
Oh, yeah. Look, we just combined this with everything.
Yeah, so I was right.
Yeah.
God,
What do we do there?
Actually, I think I'm Is this correct?
It is Tim. Can we go on a walk? Cause she's gotta go to the bathroom.
I gotta go back.
I need to have.
Wait, is it 14? Oh, I didn't.
You ran there before class.
Yeah, I was in there, but I didn't use the restroom.
What were you there for?
Because we all just talking there.
Why?
I don't know, I go in there every single period.
Yeah, if you're in there, might as well use it, right?
I mean, I didn't have to go there.
Okay, can you count this one?
Yeah. Is it 14?
Oh, this one, no.
So what I did plus kids needs to be hungry.
No, just leave it as this.
6S and then plus
Way too many plus
6S. Okay, and then that would equal 14S minus equals 18 2, and then equals 2.
Very good. Okay, thank you, Kaden. Okay. Hey, after we do this next one, guys, we can go on a walk after we do the next one. Okay. So bless you, bless rains down after us forget. Okay. Bless you, bless rains down after us forget. Okay. Okay. What's our first step on this next one, guys? Distribute. Now, how many times have we got to distribute? Twice. Okay. So I want us to do this next one here, please.
Wait, what?
I want us to do number 2. Yep. Heads up, you will get a fraction here. You will get a fraction.
A fraction.
Fraction. Fractions don't scare us, though. We don't do fractions.
9 minus 7 equals -6. Well, this is a negative one, huh?
Equals 1.
No.
Yes?
Guys,
How are you?
what is
Oh, yeah, this is the fraction guy. This is mad. Or you thought your playlist was fired that one time? I got a god one time. I'll show you.
Oh, when my freshman year, it was pretty fire. It was.
Mine's way better.
No, at the time though, that was like those were like the five. On my playlist, my new one, I have to set every song that you have.
2 to 3's FM, hot shower.
Oh yeah, that's mine right now.
Spirit of storm, pull up, whoa, whoa.
I got like almost all the same songs.
Mine's still making it.
I'm making a deal.
P3's murder on mine.
I have-
Did it again.
I have mine on my murder, not murder on my mind. See, I have this, mine on my murder, I have Camelot, I have Pod, I did it again, next week, you don't have baby, happy ending. Sequence, chill out.
No.
Money in the grave, I have gnarly, I have Freddy Krueger, I
Shit is
love
Steve.
you. Bro, I know all those songs. I just didn't put them on there for a reason.
Yeah, I need. This thing sucks for finding songs.
I know, you just to keep doing that.
But then it gives me like the same sort of.
No, literally, okay, listen, okay, do you like Colucci? Do you like Youngboy? It just depends on which ones you pick. So say you pick Youngboy, he'll show up more songs
Yeah,
like about
like
Youngboy and all that. Yeah. But it's all good switches.
I don't like rants.
Or there's a song called Rich to Something. That's by Youngboy. It's pretty good.
Hey, Brady's gonna come do this one for us.
Let's go, Brady!
Are you sure we get a fraction on this one? Because I'm not getting a fraction.
Oh yeah, we're sure. He's the teacher. He would know.
Let's follow along with Brady now, okay? Guys, listen up. Brady's this way.
Talk a little bit.
Hey,
Teach us.
Brady.
Louder.
-2 plus n is -2 times n. -2 n.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then 7n subtract 2n is +2.
Move it across, yep. Put that 9 and plus 1 again. What sign is between 9 and 1?
You can see what I did.
Divide by.
Oh,
Divide by.
yeah.
end up getting 9n is equal to 1 and divide both sides by 9, get n by itself, and 1 over 9 is equal to n, okay? But so at least appreciate it, Brady.
I just actually did that.
Okay, any questions on this one? Here to right below this, okay, we got a couple more examples to go through. I have a question. What's that?
What do you have a piece of thing in here?
A student brought it in.
He's grubbing.
So no solutions or what we call identity or all are infinitely many solutions. You might have heard of these before, okay? So I need you guys to focus in for 2 more problems here, okay? Then we have work time the rest of the time, okay? Focus in for 2 more problems.
Basketball.
Oh no, we negotiated work time, okay? So guys, this starts off. It looks the same as our other ones, right? We're gonna distribute first, okay? So, Caden, what's 8 times 5c?
8 times 5 is 40.
40c, okay? Sierra, what's 8 times negative 2? 16. What kind of 16 is that? Negative. The bottom of negative is negative. Very good. Okay. Gracie, what's 10 times 32?
132.
I'll try again.
Oh.
10 times 32. What do we do with the
302.
Oh, yeah.
320. We add the 0 to the end. Okay. What's 10? Stop. What's 10 times 4c, Brady?
400C.
Try again. How many zeros?
40C.
40c. Okay. So now, after we distribute it, what's our step, guys? We like to get what together?
40C plus 40C.
We like to get our variables together. How do we move one variable to the other? How do we move one of these to the other side, Brady? Subtract. Okay? We're going to subtract 40c from each side. Okay, what is 40c minus itself?
0.
C.
0. Negative 16 is equal to 320, and what's 40c minus itself?
0.
Hey, we don't have any c's left. What's negative 16? Does negative 16 equal 320? No! So whenever you get down to where our variables ended up zeroing out through adding and subtracting, okay? I want to highlight it again. Variables zeroed out through adding and subtracting. Will variables ever zero out through multiplication and dividing? No, it won't happen. Okay? Do not ever get rid of a variable by multiplying. Tony, pick it up the other way, please. Okay?
Jaden never handed my web. Grace, can you please handle that?
Okay. Okay. So we only get rid of variables by adding and subtracting. The only time we zero out variables. So when we got down to numbers and it was untrue, okay, sure, and it was untrue, let's not be that aggressive with it. Okay? Whenever I didn't say you did. Okay, whenever we get down to an equation that's not true, we say that this is no solution. We say there's no solution, okay? And I'm okay with you guys shortening it down to no SOL for solution,
Oh, I
okay?
like that.
Now I still say solution,
Right.
okay? No. Sure, if you want to write the word 9, not the number, N-E-I-N, yes, you can write 9 solution, okay?
Wait, N-I-N-E?
N-E-I-N would be 9.
Oh yeah, M-E-I.
Yeah, N-E-I-N, okay? Sure, you can do that, okay? So,
Did you stop that one video that you made?
hey, attention here. Guys, we just went on a walk to give ourselves a brain break, got some apples. I need you guys to pay attention. You can, like, drop it, okay? That's closer, okay? Guys, attention here for like 2 more minutes, please.
Oh, that's easy. I got you.
Thank you. Okay? So, when we, what no solution means is it means that no matter what in the world we plug in for C, this will never work. It'll never work. You can try plugging in literally any number for C, and it will never work. Our other equations, you plug in that one number we solved for, and it works. Here, that's not the case. Let's look at number 2. We distribute to start. Tony, what's 4 times T?
4T.
And what's 4
4D.
times 20?
What?
What's 4 times 20?
60?
No,
yeah.
80.
Yeah, what'd you say? 80. What'd you say? You said D?
No, he said 4T, and I said 4D.
Okay.
Oh my, why does it have to be there?
So now we take 1/5 times 20 and 1/5 times 400. It might benefit us to do this work off to the side. 1/5 times 20 or 20/1. Hey, what goes into both 20 and 5?
4.
5 goes into both. How many times? Goes into this
4.
once, and this is 4. So we're left with 4t. We still have the t there. Okay? And then it's the same thing with the 400. We can say 1 and 5.
No solution again, bro. Come on.
No. We have 1/5 times 400, or 400 over 1. Hey, does 5 go into both these? I think so, because this ends in a 0. It goes into this once. If you don't know how many times it goes into 40,
20.
we can figure this out.
Wait, what? 5, 10, 15.
Okay?
It's 80. 80.
Okay? 5 does not go into 4, but it goes into 40.
Yep.
8 times.
Add 0.
Yeah.
And yeah, we can just end up adding a 0 because it goes into 0 times.
Yep.
So it goes into 480 times.
So it's 80.
So we have 4t plus 80 equals 4t plus 80. What would we do with our variables now?
You would have to subtract 4 from both sides. and
Subtract
make both
4t.
equal 0.
From both sides, and because we subtracted, we can zero it out.
T
And we
equals
get
0.
80 equals 80. Is that true?
Yeah.
Does 80 equal itself?
Yeah.
Yes. So here we have what we call infinitely.
Skip the song by tapping on these.
Stop. Thank you. We have what we call infinitely many solutions. So when we get to an equation that's just true all the time, the same number equals itself, we have infinitely many solutions. We're saying no matter what number you plug in, you can think of literally any number, you can plug it in for t, and it works out 100% of the time.
Can we?
No solution, no matter what number you plug in, it never works out. So when you get down to a non-true equation, a false equation, it's no solution. When you get down to a true equation, it's infinitely many solutions. Yes, Kate?
So, say like we have 20 equals 20.
Yes.
Then that'd be solutions. What if we have 2 equals 20?
Does 2 equal 20?
No.
So it's no solution.
So in order for it to be a solution or whatever,
in order
they
for it to
both
be
have to be the same
infinitely
number.
many solutions,
on both sides they have to be the same
you have
number.
to have a true equation. 80 does equal 80.
That's like
true,
what
right?
do you mean? So like no matter what it has, say on the left side there's
Yeah.
a 20, on the right side there always has to be another 20.
Yes, for it to be infinitely many solutions.
Alright, can we just write no solution and solution?
Nope, because this is not just one solution. It's
I
saying
am
infinitely many solutions.
We're
We're saying-
line over solution.
No. No. We're gonna say infinitely many solutions. Our shortcut is IMS if you want. Okay. Otherwise, we can write out the words infinitely many solutions. Okay. So IMS is our shortcut. Okay.
Shut up. I'm gonna go coyote hunting tomorrow.
Stop.
What? I got some.
Hey. So on this worksheet, there are a couple don't do's, guys. Don't do
Don't
numbers
do any of them.
7 and 13 through 15.
Ooh,
Don't do number 7 and then 13 through 15. So you guys can cross those 4 out.
14, 15.
Okay, you can cross those 4 out.
13.
Okay.
14, 15.
And I'm gonna give you guys the rest of this class time to work. You ain't listening to music while you work, but I don't want you to see. I don't want to see Snapchat, texting, Instagram, any of that. Okay. I want to see working. Okay. But if you guys want to listen to music while you're doing that, I'm fine
Can we
with
work
that.
together?
Respect the drip, boy.
Okay. Yeah.
Then
we're-
can we just do? Can we just do basketball then?